He comes from a lineage of great sages, yogis, and saints from India. He began his spiritual journey at the age of 7 and was fully realized by the age of 14. During this time, he delved into different practices and acquired mastery over Tantra, Mantra, Yantra, Aghori practices, and Yaksha sadhana. He was a siddha, and many masters, saints, and sages used to visit him in solitude to gain wisdom and guidance from him since the tender age. Although he has been helping humanity since childhood, he never disclosed this part of him to the world, and only the advanced yogis and masters were aware of his divine presence. Only in the last 2 years he chose few people from the world and started guiding them in their spiritual paths, and those who have been closely associated with him have witnessed many miracles in his presence. Despite being a family person, he is a yogi and intends to help people entangled in this world achieve Jivan Mukti, liberation while being alive. He is truly in the world but not of the world, and if you really want to understand him, look him beyond his physical appearance and just sit with him, and you will never be the same again. In his presence you will transcend your body and mind and experience the state of Sat, absolute truth, Chit, pure consciousness, Ananda, eternal bliss. Let us fold our hands in front of his divinity and with a heart filled with gratitude and love welcome our spiritual guru, the realized soul, and our enlightened master, Guru Meenakshi Mishra.
भैरव प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपदुत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्सञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः। ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपदुत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्सञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः। ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपदुत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्सञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः। ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपदुत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्सञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः।
ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अहं ब्रह्मास्मि। Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 137th Q&A session. So here we are again. And I believe the preparation for next week is going on good. Good to see people posting their images and taking the pain to get, especially in the winter season, getting bath. in the early morning hours and doing the chant and jap, that itself is something really amazing, right? For many people, they have broken some of their jinx. So for some people, they are still managing. He says, some people have given me message, Hari bhai, koi mantra snan nahi kara ja sakta. I said, yeah, why not? That's how, but it's good. Like, people are putting in so much of efforts and doing it. Obviously, you all will be getting the results out of that. So, undoubtedly. So, you just do that with that dedication and with that, and it will show up anyways. It has to. There is no other way. Okay. So, as we are into the Q&A session, so if anyone has any questions, please go ahead with your questions, raise your hands so that we can go ahead with the question and answers. So, yeah. So now, as I said, it depends on the questions. Because it's not the answer, it's the questions that are more important. Okay. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Chidvilas, please unmute yourself.
Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskar.
Yes, Guruji. So, I read one of the book, and then it mentions about process where we can use the visualization of light
Okay.
towards something or anything. So, like, how far is it okay to use such kind of techniques, because that shows impact and it should be resulting in something.
Okay. Okay. So, means, so when they are saying, like, when you are sitting, you have to close your eyes and visualize the light. That's what they say.
No, like we can use the light to do few things.
Okay. Like, can you give an example of
Like
that? So that I can.
there is actually a technique where you can energize the other thing or person. Like we imagine the light coming from the universe
Okay. Got it.
into the body through the head,
Mhm.
and then your aura expands
Okay.
through light,
Mhm.
and then we have to contract it back so that you get one single line.
Okay.
And then we imagine light coming out from the heart and heart, head, and then two hands
Okay.
to that particular thing or any
Got it.
specific,
Okay.
so that the other thing gets energized. And in that book actually it is mentioned ki they use that kind of technique to a hospitalized person,
Yes.
and
Absolutely.
then the other person who was on the bed, and then they saw the results ki after his surgery he came out way better than what he used to be before.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So like does it do anything with the karmic structure and all? Like, is it okay to use this kind of techniques?
Okay. So, Chidvilas, the first thing that is like whether this works or not, we have masters in the room. So, those people actually heal people through those techniques. They are right now sitting in the room. Okay. So, that
Okay.
works because the results can be seen. The reason why it is said, like, first of all, let's understand the science behind it so that you get it through. Why it is said to visualize and ऐसा क्यों किया जाता है. And then we know, like, it results, it shows its impact. Now, the major question that you are coming up with is whether you will create karmic account for you if you are healing someone, right?
Mm.
Okay. Chalo, for a generalized people, we will give the answer. Yes, it works because we have people in the room right now. And they have not only healed themselves, they have healed others as well. So that kind of thing is there. And we have quite a number of people in this group actually. Chalo. So the next thing coming, why it is done in that way, why that technique has been mentioned in such a way, like you close your eyes, then you visualize the light is coming from the head through that and it is transferring into the body, then it is coming to a particular space, going through the hand, and then you focus, you constrict it to your heart, and then the light goes out. That's how the healing process happens, right? So we have to understand a very simple thing. For a person who does not understand how the cosmic energy works,
Mm.
so if they don't know how to do that, they have not reached to a particular place where they can absolutely feel the energy changes, right?
Mm.
For those people, So somehow, somewhere they have to start, right? कहीं से तो शुरू करना है उसको. So what they will do, just like you start writing A, so you get okay, slanting line, then a slanting line down and a sleeping line. So that's how people learn writing ABCD. So that's how they cannot feel the exact aura, like how the energy is actually flowing through their body. तो उनको वो ज्ञान नहीं है. So in order to make them realize that this is the process through which the energy is getting channelized into your body, then you can keep that energy as a constricted form in yourself, and then when you send it out, it actually works. Reason is very simply understanding this. See, we understand like the energy that we are calling as the cosmic energy transformed from the Brahmarandra, and as we have discussed, it transferred through your body, and there are two places through which it is getting out, that is your hands and your feet.
Yeah.
Right. So now this is the mechanism. That's why they say like, okay, bring it here, then hold it at your heart, because heart is very, very powerful space. You have to understand that. See, the heart is so very amazing space. It has so much of power in it, more than the brain actually. Why it is said so is, if you look at a baby in the womb of the mother, what do you think? What comes first, the head or the heart?
I exactly don't know.
Don't know? Okay. In the fourth week, third week, fourth week itself, they go and check for the heartbeat of the fetus.
Okay.
That means that is still a fetus which has not grown on a brain yet, but they check the heartbeat. What does that mean? That means that is the importance. It has so much of power, because that power is now creating everything else out there. Okay. So that's where they say this is a powerhouse of emotions. So now when you are constricting that energy, mixing it with an emotion of yours, with the intent of what? To heal someone. So what kind of mixture is happening at your heart level? It is mixing a kind of thought that you are holding कि ये इसके साथ मिल जाए कि इसका कल्याण हो जाए, like may they be healed. Then what do? Then that is constricted in that space and then it is thrown out. And we know, let's say Chidvilas, you are sitting near a pond, एक छोटा सा तालाब के पास आप बैठे हो, and it is absolutely still. The water is but absolutely still. Then what do? You just take a tip of your hand and you just put into that. What happens?
The ripples come out.
Ripples come. How far does the ripple go?
Oh, no end.
Can you see? Till a certain extent, you can only see through your visual that, okay, the ripple went for 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, or 5 feet. But quantum physics says, even if a butterfly is flapping its wing, it has an impact in the creation. That means when everything is in motion, everything is vibration, a simple vibration of a certain thing also creates an impact. It creates a ripple. And ripple is a wave, and wave travels far off. See, your finger was this little. You just touched a point, but the ripple was carried to the end of the river, the end of the pond, right? So similarly, when you are doing this kind of healing process, when you are sending that kind of, it's just like you are touching there, you are adding one more frequency to that ripple that has been created. And the same is the cosmic energy, that is the same vibration all across the creation. So now you are creating an intention to a particular, you are focusing on a particular thing that it should be healed. Now you are transferring that energy, and that's how it gets connected and it gets healed. Okay. The next thing is that when you are asking कि इससे karmic account बनते हैं क्या? The second thing is, do I get impacted by that also? Right? So not only karmic account, let's say I healed someone, will I get ill for that? See, this is something that you have to understand. Yes. Okay. Let's say, again going by the scientific reasoning, science के हिसाब से समझो, energy always flows from a higher to the lower quadrant, right? Let's say you have done your sadhana and your energy is at a high level, and the person who is hospitalized, his energy is low, and you are sending it. What will happen?
It will go.
It will go. Let's say it is the opposite. You have not done your part well. आप अभी उभरते हुए सितारे हो, लेकिन उनकी जो बीमारी है, उनका कार्मिक अकाउंट बहुत बुरा है, और आप यहाँ से अपना बाण छोड़ दिए, क्या होगा? इट वोंट गो, वो उल्टा आपके ऊपर आएगा. It will reverse back. That's why it's said that when you are starting these processes up, as I said, no, there are masters in the room, you can check with them. वो जब भी किसी को सिखाते, they teach them with lot of caution that the first time when you are getting that, just don't go and throw it away everywhere, because they don't know what kind of energy they are dealing with. Yes, it comes into play with प्रैक्टिस. जैसे जैसे आपकी साधनाएं करती जाओगे ना, जैसे जैसे आपके अंदर की धारणा बनती जाएगी, द मोर एंड मोर accumulation of that energy should happen first within you. Just like a doctor. Let's say the doctor the person who wants to become a doctor as a MBBS student, he goes to the class the first day, and the dean showed him, okay, you have to cut the skin like this. They took a scalpel and they said, okay, just 45-degree angle and you just cut it, and that's how you cut the skin. And then he goes to home and he says, oh, let me do an experiment with everyone. Are you getting? So that's exactly what happens when people don't know it and they start doing that. वो क्या करते हैं? अपना हाथ काट लेते हैं. So in such cases, first one is the game of the energy level पे खेल. Second thing, it is the karmic account that you are talking about. Karmic account को भी affect कर सकता है. It will impact. Until when? Until you are the doer. If you are the doer, then you will get the fruits. अगर करता आप हो तो कर्म का फल तो मिलेगा आपको, लेकिन अगर आप करता नहीं हो, can you see again that realization part appears? When that realization part appears and now you say, okay, this is just a part of the game that has been designed. This person's case has appeared in front of this, and somebody has given this power to channelize through this body and enter into it. Then what are you doing there? आपका कर्म क्या हुआ? यहाँ पे आपका कोई कर्म नहीं बनता. क्यों? क्योंकि देने वाला वो आपके सामने. It's just like this, Chidvilas. You have a 50 rupee note in your pocket and a beggar appears in front of you. That's it. You want to give 1 rupee, you want to give 10 rupee, you want to 15 rupee. But if you realize that this 10 rupee was, this 50 rupee was not yours. Just now when you are coming out of the home, somebody put that 50 rupees into your pocket. आपके 50 रुपए आपके पॉकेट में दे दिए, बोला ये लेके जाओ. And you took that. And now somebody is asking for that. Now if you think this is my money,
Problem.
then तुम्हारा कर्म हुआ. बोले मैं अच्छा कर्म कर रहा हूँ, 50 रुपए दे रहा हूँ इसको, मेरे अच्छे कर्म बने. हाँ बने. लेकिन अगर वो लेके उसको बुरा कर्म में लगा दिया तो? Are you getting that? So you became the source of something bad that he did. क्यों? यहाँ पे आप करता हो. But if you realize that when I came out of the house, there was nothing in my pocket. Somebody gave it. And this person is asking the same thing. That means somebody has given me this power so that I can just transfer it. I'm just a medium. Now what kind of karma will you gain?
No.
Nothing. So jab bhi, it is not only related to healing. Any work that you do as the doer, you have to go through that. So you will get it anyways. और उसका कर्म बन गया और कर्म का फल. Okay. So that's how it goes, Sidvilas. Now your sister is in the room. Gone. Okay. So that's how it works. So yes, if healing does not work, then how come we have so many saints and sages who became so famous because of that only? ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? Right? राम ने जाके एक पत्थर को छुआ, पत्थर नारी बन गई. कैसे? Same vibrational frequency, right? And so that's how it is. Everything is a frequency, and yes, that works. And processes are there. How to practice that?
Yes. And that was the book that I said that at the starting in the book they mentioned that the guru of the writer knew about the people who were reading the book.
Okay.
And then her guru was like telling this lady to send the energy.
Okay.
For to start. So this was that book which said these light process and all.
See, that can be. That's why we speak of something called as a, see, Guru Tattva means again the energy field that we are talking about. The energy field that always guides. Guru ka matlab kya hai? The energy that is guiding you always. That's a Guru Tattva itself. So in that case, this is help. This is means it might give you an instruction to do certain things or help you or whatever way it is. So it's absolutely fine. No problem with that. Are you learning healing?
Actually, I do my mom's this acupuncture thingy usually to the people who have headaches and all.
Yeah.
And then I try even this technique sometimes, and it works like, oh my god,
Oh my God.
it,
Yeah.
it, it works good.
Right.
It works really good.
Yeah. There are very, very specific statements, Chidvilas. Statements, words, sentences, specific words. If you just do that, no, you will see instant change like this within you. Just a word, just a sentence, not even a mantra. It might be English word also. And that's
Okay.
how it works. But you should know what to use. Right? So yes, surely those things work.
Yes, Guru.
Okay.
And like I said you right, I am like doing something somewhere. I am like it's going on in some other thingy. And then before this, I was feeling like I was going to that place,
Mhm.
and then now I feel like I'm in that place.
Okay. Good.
So like I don't understand what's going on, Guruji.
Okay. Long time ago, Chidvilas, like almost when I was starting, like जब सत्संग शुरू हो रहे थे, so then I used to talk about a particular thing means सब मेरा है नहीं, मुझे सब चाहिए, मेरे पास सब है, मैं सब हूं. So these are the transition that you are going through right now. मुझे सब चाहिए, ठीक है, I want everything. मेरे पास सब है, I have everything. Means what is the transition from I want to I have? मुझे सब चाहिए, मेरे पास सब है. उसके बाद क्या आएगा? मैं सब हूं. I am everything. उसके बाद एक शब्द आएगा, मैं शब हूं. Means the body that I was thinking about myself is no more that. It's just a dead body. So, and in that moment, when you have realized that you are not just this body, you have become everything. In that space, you can speak all that. So that is the transformation that you are going through. Earlier, I was dreaming I was there. Now I am feeling I am there. And someday you will be sitting there and looking at, oh my God, this is the place. That's manifestation, right? That's how it showcases itself that you are moving in that space. आप उस रास्ते से जा रहे हो. That's how it is. So no problem with that.
And
वैसे
then
कहाँ जा रहे हो वैसे तुम? Where are you going?
I don't know, like that's the whole point. Like I have so many questions, but when I try to like put it into like right sentence, that isn't coming into sentence, and that is not even being asked something.
वो गूंगे का गुड़ कहते हैं उसको हिंदी में. You know what it is means? गूंगे का गुड़ मतलब the person who cannot speak, if you ask him to eat the jaggery and then ask what is the taste of jaggery. That's how इसको हिंदी में वही कहा जाता है, गूंगे का गुड़. So that's how the situation is, Vilas, but not to worry. So when these things happen, when things are not able to be spoken through words, it does not mean that you will not get your answers. Your answers will come in the wordless form only.
Okay.
So that guidance will be there. So need not worry on that. But that's every one of us go through that. Every one of us. So there are many things in life that you cannot put in words. There. And that is how it is. So the answers will also come from the same space. Okay.
So like one more question, Guruji, is like I asked you, like there are some ways through which energy can escape out if it gets excess.
Mm-hmm.
So does it even happen for us, like people who are doing like common sadhana which a householder can do?
No, you are
Like,
never doing a common sadhana, first and foremost thing. Okay. साधना होती है. क्या आप कह सकते हो कि सांस लेना बहुत सरल तरीका है? मीन सांस लेने में क्या है? हर कोई सांस लेता है. गृहस्थ भी लेता है, साधु भी लेता है. सांस लेना बहुत आसान चीज है, ये सरल चीज है. कैन यू से दैट? Ask the people, those who are trying to breathe. Okay. Okay, coming back. Okay, so what's your question? Please continue.
So, does it go that way, or does it, like, whenever we get that such kind of things, does it leave, or
Okay.
else it only happens if the energy gets accessed?
Okay. Absolutely. See, excess energy will help you, and the guidance will come in that way, like you will travel to the next phase of sadhana when it is excess.
Okay.
Yes, there are ways how the energy can actually go if you are misusing that part.
Okay.
See, every sadhana has a prescription, do's and don'ts, right?
Mhm.
So the do's and don'ts, if you know the do's and don'ts and you're acting as per that, that sadhana will obviously help you to elevate you in all spheres of life, depending on what kind of sadhana you are doing. And there are don'ts also. And if you're doing that, what will happen? Kshay hoga na usko.
Yeah.
So it will depreciate or depreciate, whatever you call it. It will deplete or depreciate. Ho sakta hai. That can happen. But generally, the kind of sadhanas that we are doing, यहाँ पे जो भी किया जाता है, one thing that we consider very seriously here, Chidvilas, is that although it will move in a certain space, it won't let you fall back in that space. Means वहां से तो नहीं गिराएगा. It's just like generally when you are doing, do you play video games ever? No? Good boy. So when you are playing games, अब जितने सारे लोग खेलते हैं वो सब हंस रहे हैं. No, when you are playing games, there is a particular space where you can mark that space. When you mark that space, you never go behind that. Even if you fall down, you will again start back from that particular zone which have been marked. I don't know like what you call that. A checkpoint.
Acha.
So Imon is here, so he helped me out because he uses that. So he says it's called checkpoint. So a checkpoint, if you have marked a checkpoint, you will not go beyond that. So all this kind of sadhanas that we are doing, we are taking it into a very slow pace. Might be certain sadhanas are going very slow pace, and certain sadhanas are like skyrocketing thing. But all the things that we are bringing in here with the one intention, that depletion is very rare in this case, Chidvilas, because we choose it very carefully, all that we are doing. But yes, ho sakta hai, there can be. Okay.
Very good.
Right.
Thank
That's
you.
it. Chalo.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you,
Thank
Chidvilas.
you. Namaskar.
Deepika ji. Please unmute.
My name Mahadev.
Pranam, Deepika ji.
Mahadev, actually, it's on the similar terms that Chidilas has asked, but this is regarding how the actually when you give us some mantra jap and all, we do most of the times the Mansik mantra jap, right?
Okay.
I understand, like when we are speaking it out, it has certain kind of vibration and all. It is actually touching cosmic energy or whatever. I really don't know the whole process. I'm
Okay.
just assuming it might be the way.
Okay.
So, how does Manasik Jap work? Means we are not uttering it outside loud.
Okay.
Do does that silence still have vibration? Does it have a
Absolutely.
certain frequency?
Okay. Okay. So it has a very simple
How
answer.
does that get into effect?
Absolutely. It has a very simple answer, Deepika ji. Are you breathing?
Yeah.
So when you're doing the jap and you are still breathing it out, is it creating a vibration?
So it's just like a thought, right? There is no action going on. Like
No, that's what I'm
when
saying. Let's say you are doing it within. आपके अंदर वो जाप चल रहा है. Okay. And when you are doing that jap, and then whether your breath is going out or not, are you stopping breathing at that time?
No.
So what is the breath doing there? Have you noticed when you are, understand this, when you are, let's say, understand the science of breath here. When you are calm and quiet, how is your breath at that time?
Very
It is
normal, like subtle.
slow and subtle. And when you're angry,
We breathe
become
heavily.
faster, right? That means
Fast.
with the internal change within ourselves, the vibrational frequency of the breath is also changing.
Okay.
When that vibrational frequency is changing, I'm sending it out. That's what I said. No, this is the bridge between the outer world and the inner world.
Mm.
So what am I doing? Even though when I'm doing a Mansik Jap, see, there is actually more power in a Mansik Jap rather than uttering the word. Why? Because when you are doing a Mansik Jap, if you are doing it sitting there and connecting, see, both mind and body are connected and heart and mind are connected. If you do the Mansik Jap in that way, I'll tell you a very amazing thing, let's say. Okay. So let me tell you a story that just popped in. After that, I'll come back. Quite similar to this. Okay. Have you heard any time about Janabai?
Maybe I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay.
So Janabai, if you remember her name, she was an ardent devotee of Ramdev Maharaj. And Ramdev Maharaj was ardent devotee of Vithala.
Okay.
Okay, Panduranga Vithala. Like if you go to Pune, you know, right? So there, this lady, Janabai, once Kabir was passing through. He was about to meet Namdev Maharaj se milne ja rahe the. And Janabai, she has a long story I can tell you someday. She, from childhood, like since her birth, her mother died. And when she was around 8, her father took her to Namdev Maharaj. And after quite some time, like his father also was not well. So he also passed away. In that time, this girl stayed with Namdev Maharaj. And she started doing seva because she understood one thing, that when she met Namdev Maharaj, she said, my entire life is dedicated for him. And she started doing the seva of him. And Namdev Maharaj gave him a mantra. So she used to continue to chant that mantra within, outside, whatever way. And that's how time went by and she grew up also. So now coming back, now she is already grown up, and throughout the life, she has doing only one thing, unki seva karti rehti, Namdev Maharaj. And she has a wonderful, magical story. If time permits, I will speak about a little bit more after some time. Abhi main aapko bata deta hu because I have to answer your question. So when Kabir was passing through that, he saw that two ladies were fighting. Okay. And few people are gathered. There is a fight between two females and few people have gathered. वहां पे कुछ लोग आ गए हैं. तो कबीर जी रुके, बोले किस बात की झगड़ा हो रहा है? What kind of fight is going on here? So the fight was, you see how silly a fight can be. They were fighting over cow dung. You know, earlier they used to make that dung cakes.
Yes.
So now they both are fighting that whose dung cake is this? And they both are fighting. One among them is Janabai. The other is another lady. Now, Kabir asked, who is this lady? By looking at her, she looks so divine. Why she is fighting? Then somebody says, she is Janabai. He says, Janabai, but I have heard she is an amazing devotee of Namdev Maharaj. And why she is fighting? No, she is fighting because she has to take it to cook food for the Guru. Now the fight is so intense. She is saying, this is mine. She is saying, this is mine. Then the people said, so how should we know whose cow dung cake is that? Then Janabai says one thing. Just listen to the cow dung. Keep that cow dung near your ear and you will hear Vithala, Vithala, Vithala.
Wow.
If you just take the cow dung and put in your ears, you will hear Vithala, Vithala, Vithala. If you hear that, that means that cow dung is mine. Cake is mine. If it is not, then it is hers. And you know what? People started hearing that, and after that they were so mesmerized. How can by just a touch of a person, किसी के छूने से उसके अंदर विठ्ठला विठ्ठला का साउंड आने लगता है? किसमें? काउ डंग में. And even Kabir has mentioned it, that when he went and heard it, he was stunned. He said, जिसके सेवा करते हुए इसके पास इतनी शक्ति है तो वो क्या होगा? Just by, she has just put that cakes and it is sounding Vittala, Vittala, Vittala in that. So Deepika ji, just think of this. That's what I was saying. I was coming back to you. Can you see the power of a devotion? The power of a devotion can pass on the name of the divine into a non-living thing. Something that is so you consider as a waste or something. It starts speaking in the name of God. Just think of if you are doing the right kind of jap. If agar aap baith ke वैसा मंत्र जाप करते हो, do you need a vibration? Do you need a frequency? Or it will showcase its impact? And you see, your thoughts can travel. You know what is the fastest thing in this world? People used to think light is the fastest traveling thing in this world. No, light is not the fastest thing. Now they have created supersonic. No, supersonic is also not the fastest thing. It's your, Sankalp ji, फिर से बताओ. हाँ, it's your thoughts. एक क्षण में आप, you are sitting down there in US, you just think about the sun, you will reach the sun. Think about your home, you will reach the home. You think about your childhood, you reach to your childhood. You think about your mom, you see your mom. Can you see, can anything travel faster than your thought? No. That means how powerful your thought is. It does not need a medium to pass. It does not need a time to pass. It does not need anything. Why? Because it has so much of presence across everything. The only thing is connecting to that space in that moment. That means when I am starting to chant my mantras, मानसिक रूप से, will it have an impact? Absolutely, it will have. It has to. Now just see all that thing that has been created around us. They were not in the physical form earlier. How it all started, we all know. Thought. Somebody thought that people down the line, when they are technologically advanced, they won't like having long wires, right? Long wires zarurat nahi tha. So they will need a Bluetooth headphone. And you see, you are wearing one. So that means somebody thought like that and it created it. Similarly, just think, if there is no thought, the creation will stop. So what is a thought? So when I'm doing my mantra, and when I am chanting it at a level, मन के स्तर पे मैं जब मंत्र करता हूँ, यही तो सही बात है कि मनत्रयते मंत्र. मतलब I will become such amazing that even that, the fastest thing that travels, it will become much more faster than that. उससे भी परे चला जाएगा. It will go beyond it. So yes, it works. And at the same time, how many types of frequency do we know? We only see the frequencies that we can see. How about the frequencies that we cannot? Now look at the wall that is in front of you. It's not moving, but at a microscopic level,
Yes,
it is. Because that also has the atom, proton and neutron in that. Whether you call it a living being or a non-living thing, yet it is moving. उसमें अभी भी कुछ ना कुछ तो चल रहा है. That means every thought has a frequency. And when I'm doing the mantras within, it also has a frequency. The only thing is, am I not uttering it through the mouth? But through thought, the same frequency vibrations are being created. Now, think of this. Has it happened anytime to you, like you think of someone, अरे बहुत दिन हो गया, we have not met or we have not talked or anything as such,
and they
suddenly,
call us.
yes, just like some people in India were thinking, अरे corona किधर गया? So that you give it a name as an intuition, you call it with some names, right? because your mind needs an answer to that. So how does that work? If that frequency is not there, how does that work? Now I am speaking. I'm not speaking it in your ears. I am speaking through this mic. It is traveling how far? That means this is also the same technology, frequency. But when I'm using a frequency of my thoughts, when I am using the frequency of the source that I am, won't it have an impact? Of course it will. It will. And it is considered, अगर आप मन के अंदर जाप करते हो ना, उसको सर्वश्रेष्ठ माना जाता है.
Yes, I remember you saying this many times, Mahadev. Like, and also I have experienced certain times, like when I'm doing the mantra jap, certain things, they have given me a different kind of experience, which is beyond my imagination. I even wonder whether it is real or not. So I was just wondering, how does all that happen? When I'm even talking, nothing happens. But when I'm silent, how is it happening? So that was the doubt that I had, Mahadev.
See, you have to, when you said no, you have to understand the language of silence. The day you understand the language of silence, you will actually realize God. That's what I said, no, like, don't find God in the words, find him in the gap between the words, because it is there. Who is prompting you to say that? Who is prompting you to utter that word? Who is giving you that energy to speak? Who is giving you the energy to even iterate that? We speak so much, but we forget who helped me to do that. What is that energy that is speaking within me? Can you see, when I am speaking, somebody prompted me. What is that? And it is not speaking. It is using me to speak. It is using you to speak. Then what it is that? What is sitting within you? See, God is not that far. Frequency, vibration, we are talking so much, but who is prompting? Achha, who is sitting and just saying, why don't you ask this? What about this? And no, I understood that, but what is it talking about? Whom he is referring to? Exactly, the person who is talking to you, within you. I am referring to him only. Her, him, whatever. And then when I say this, suddenly then the dance begins, the dance of silence. And that's a beautiful space. Yes, even silence has a frequency. You know what kind of frequency? If there was no silence, how can a word dance on it? So the silence itself is the platform. See, sound comes and goes. Silence exists. You remember the entire session that we did on silence? And
yes,
in order to understand silence, I had to
darkness.
speak. In order to make you understand silence, I spoke for 3 hours. Amazing. So Deepika, yes, it has an impact. It surely has. Because even though some people say, no, I have never heard God speaking. Yeah. Just close your eyes, and then you're not listening, you're not hearing any words, but you're listening to silence. What is that silence? If it is not God. Then you will see the chaos vanishes. Try now.
It's actually happening now.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's the magic. You don't have to do anything. You can just open your eyes. You can still be there. How many people right now who are in the room are doing Dhanakarshan Bhairav Sadhana? Very good. Quite like almost Haribhai, majority of the people are there. Okay, so if majority of the people are here, let me give you a particular kind of mudra and you will experience the energy now, not tomorrow, not day after, not on 29th. Now, would you like to experiment that? And I'm saying
Yes.
upfront, sitting in front of you, and each and every one of you, if you are doing Dhanakarshan Bhairav Sadhana, you will experience something right now. You ready? And Chidvilas, you also asked me something last time na कि मुद्राएं कार्यरत होती है, क्या करना होता है, कैसे? जानते हो Chidvilas, just before putting water on Shiva, there are 24 mudras that are done. शिव के ऊपर पानी चढ़ाने से पहले उसके 24 मुद्राएं हैं. बट नीड नॉट वरी, वो आपके लिए नहीं है. यू डोंट नीड टू. नहीं तो फिर कल एक लिस्ट आएगा कि वो 24 मुद्राएं क्या क्या है हमको बताएं, हम वो भी करके उसके बाद शिव के ऊपर जल चढ़ाएंगे. नहीं भाई, वैसे ही कर लो जैसे कर रहे हो. नीड नॉट वरी ऑन दैट. बट ऑल ऑफ यू आर हियर. आई एम ऑन एवरीबॉडी स्क्रीन. कैन यू सी मी? And this experimentation, we will do it. And why I'm doing it right now is because on that day also I will do the same mudra. So if you are able to do this, you just practice this for the rest of the days that are available. Okay? इसको ध्यान से देखो, ध्यान से करो. Possible है तो camera on रखो, because I will try to see everyone's hand if they are able to do it right or not. थोड़ा complicated दिख सकता है. It might look complicated, but it is not a complicated mudra. But the result that you will see is right now. So are you all ready? All set? Okay. Okay, so let me show you how it is done. See, your middle fingers, you just touch it. Just do with me. या तो एक बार देख लो उसके बाद करना. Just wait for a second. Just watch it once, then second time we will do it together. Okay? The middle fingers are touching each other. Okay? The ring fingers are crossing each other. दिखाई दे रहा है? See, the middle finger touched, the ring finger crossed. Now the index finger goes and holds the ring fingers. दिखाई दे रहा है? Now these little fingers touch each other. The thumb touches like this. Can you see this mudra? It looks complicated? Yes, for the first time when you do it, it will look complicated. But now can you see how beautiful it is coming out? You see. Is it clear? Don't worry, I will guide you, because if you do it right, you will get the energy right away. You see. So now shall we do together? Okay. So touch the middle fingers. जो middle के जो दो middle fingers हैं उसको एक दूसरे का touch कर दो. Then cross over. ये ring finger है ना, उसको cross कर दो. Cross it over. Then take the index finger and touch the ring fingers like this. Then the little finger will touch anyways. And then finally touch the thumb. Can you see this? Pretty clear? Now, one most amazing thing. Look at my hands clearly. How does it look like? Does it look like if somebody is sitting there in a particular posture? Can you see that? ये दिखाई दे रहा है?
Yes.
Now let me see if you people are able to do that. Then I will guide you. Yes, Chidvilas, correct. हरि भाई, आपको फिर से हाथ खोल के फिर से दिखाना पड़ेगा. एक सेकंड. Yes, correct. हरि भाई, show me the thumb once. Yes, correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. Okay. तो अभी yes, very good. अच्छा, तो कमलेंद्र जी सेट है, हो गया. राजन जी प्लीज शो इट अगेन. थोड़ा आगे लाइए. ओके. थंब दिखाइए एक बार. शो मी द थंब. या करेक्ट. ओके. So okay, Abha ji bhi sahi hai, Lima ji correct, Vani ji, no, Vani ji's hands, okay, good. Who else? Dhawal ji, okay. Now, let me see who all are there on the screen. Sudha ji or, okay, correct, done. अमर जी थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड लग रहा है या थोड़ा नीचे करो हाथ को. ओके फाइन. कार्तिकेय, ओके गुड. जयप्रदा जी, ओके. आशुतोष जी थोड़ा हाथ नीचे करो एक बार, ब्रिंग इट डाउन. ओके गुड. सरोजिनी गारू, no. Okay, but something is wrong in that. Okay, I will help you with that. Shashi ji, नहीं वो क्रॉसओवर हुआ क्या देखो. See this? See how clearly it will showcase. Okay. No, your ring fingers are free, Shashi ji, I think. It should not be free. It should be covered by the index fingers. See, again like this, you cross this. Now take the index finger and hold it like this, pull it. Now it becomes like this. Okay? Need not worry, I'll show you again. So don't worry. Now all the people, those who are able to do it, now do the mudra again. And when you are doing that, keep it near your chest like this, in front of your chest. ये हाथ ऐसे रहेगा, okay? And keep it in front of your chest. आपके छाती के सामने रखो, just near your heart chakra. अनाहत चक्र के पास रखे. Sit straight. Keep it in front of your Anahat chakra. Now chant the mantra. Even if you don't want to chant the complete mantra, if you only chant Om Bhairavaya Namah, Om Bhairavaya Namah, Om Bhairavaya Namah, Om Bhairavaya Namah. Now you keep on chanting within yourself, or if you want to chant loudly, you can do it, whichever way. And now keep the hand like this. And if you just chant it for 11 to 21 times, you let me know what happens. Especially look for your heartbeat. Huh? It will be a very clear indication. Okay, Sumaji, I will come back. Let them do it. I will show it again. Now, how do you feel? Okay. Just stop, open your hands, close your eyes, and just see how the vibrations are happening within you. हाथ खोल दो. Just see the vibration. कहाँ vibration हो रहा है वो देखो एक बार. The major place is your heart. Then near your both ears, as if somebody is tickling it. How many of you got goosebumps? So this is how it is, Deepika ji. Simplest of the things. You are doing a mantra. अब अभी सच में आप हाथ रख के देखोगे, there will be a temperature change in your hand and your face. लगा के देख लो.
Yes.
So, can you see that what kind of vibration it creates within you? And it feels like, what is this? वो थोड़ा बेचैनी जैसा करेगा. Then you will feel like, oh my God, what is this space exactly? Why is it so? Need not worry. This is another way of creating that vibration like this. If you are breathing right now, you will feel the difference in your, especially heart region. You check, it will be more expanding. अब सांस लेके देखो. It will feel like as if it will. You know what happens? What we did? Just I channelized into your heart chakra. That's it. एक ही मुद्रा. One single mudra. You have stopped doing it, but still that vibration is there in or not. ऐसा नहीं लगता यहाँ पे hole हो गया एक kind of a
Yes,
vacuum
it
that
feels
is
like
there in the heart?
hollow.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels empty.
In how many seconds? So that's how these things work, Deepika ji. There are so amazing things. Even if right now you do the same posture again, okay? You don't chant anything also. You said no, whether silence has a power or not. You do this and you will still feel the same energy. At least that vacuum will be created. इसीलिए क्या करना है? We just have one more week to go. ठीक है?
Mhm.
You do this mudra. Every one of us, those who are doing the Dhanakarshana Bhairav, Swarnakarshana Bhairav, जाप जो भी कर रहे हो. Once you are done with your mala, okay? वो घी खा लिया, सब हो गया. Then you do this particular mudra. Keep it near your heart. सिर्फ 11 या 21 बार. Only 11 or 21 times जाप कर लो. कौन सा? Om Bhairavaye Namah. It feels like Bhairava is going to kick you there in your heart if you do it more frequently or more intensely. You will feel exactly the energy, how it is getting channelized. And the most amazing thing, if you change the posture of your heart, the hand mudra, to another place, check. Try now. Take it just near the solar plexus पे लेके जाओ. From the heart chakra, you just take the same mudra to your solar plexus. मतलब छाती के थोड़ा नीचे, 2 इंच नीचे, just like that. Keep it there. Now see what happens. कमलेंद्र जी, अब कहाँ हो रहा है बताओ? Now you want to take it a little bit lower, take it down to your navel point. Now see, is it not as if that energy is actually flowing wherever your hand is going? The solar plexus. So Anahat. So you see, like from the heart, you just moved the mudra down, it started vibrating there. You moved the mudra down, it started vibrating there. Yet this time, the most amazing thing that is happening, Deepika ji, is this vibration is not going away. It
Yes.
is expanding itself down. How many of you experience it now?
Yes, Mahadev.
So लोग कहते हैं ना कि क्या कुंडलिनी जागृत किया जा सकता है? What do you say? Yeah, Sumati ji, I will show you right now again. So So all the questions, Chidilas, you asked about mudra, and you also asked whether frequency is there, vibration is there or not. Or Deepika ji, whatever you asked, like whether silence has a power in it or not. We didn't do any kind of mantra. We just did the mudra and we moved it in a certain way. This is one of the Gupta Sakti mudras. क्या किया हमने? कुछ भी नहीं किया, सिर्फ उंगलियों को मोड़ दिया ना. We just turned and twisted the fingers. But what kind of impact is still there? अभी भी देखो वो vibration नहीं जा रहा है. That vibration is not going. It's still vibrating in the same space. और सबसे मजेदार बात, have you noticed that there is a subtle vibration here? कितने बार करें? For how long did you do that? अब क्या करेंगे? तो इसको अगर 1 घंटा करें तो नहीं, जरूरत नहीं है 1 घंटा. जितना बोला गया है उतना ही करो, नहीं तो उसके बाद you won't know what will happen. Can you see, just by doing this much, all your ida pingala are getting jagrit. मतलब वो sensation is there in your ears. If you do it for 10 to 15 minutes, you know what will happen. You cannot sit, you will jump around. So all questions answered.
Yes, ma'am.
Because until, that's why, no, I can tell you 1,000 stories, but until it becomes your experience, it won't suffice. And if it has become your experience, there is no explanation needed. So all the people, those who missed it, okay. So for the benefit of them, I'm showing it for the final time. Fingers, this is the middle finger, ring finger, little finger, index finger. ये सबको पता है ना? So this is the clear. So we will start with the middle finger. दो middle finger जो है, we will touch each other like this. You keep create it like a temple. हो गया? Then you cross the, ये दो ring finger को cross कर दो एक दूसरे के साथ. Now you take the index finger, you fold your hand, you hold the index finger like this. The little finger are touching each other. Thumb is touching like this. You see the mudra like this. एक काम करना, Deepika ji.
Yes,
If you
ma'am.
just extend your hand and keep it a little bit away. करके देखो. Just in front of you. Just pull it in front of you. Everyone, you can experiment with it. Can you tell in words the feeling? कोई बताना चाहेगा? Yes, Aliva ji, yes. थोड़ा ऊपर रखो. Lift it a little bit ahead. Now close your eyes and just check what is happening. थोड़े समय के बाद ना पागल हो जाओगे. You don't do this. You just do. कुछ नहीं करना है, सिर्फ ये करके अगर 5 मिनट बैठ गए ना, पागल हो जाओगे. You will not be able to sustain that energy within you. So everybody got it, or anybody has a question for that? अगर किसी को फिर भी कोई डाउट है पूछ लो. I will help you with that. But did you experience it or not? Not tomorrow, not day after. Now. बोले ये, what are these things? These things are those things that are not shared. जो बताया नहीं जाता, ये वो सारे चीजें हैं. So सर नीचे करके पैर ऊपर करने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो सीधे सरल उपाय से भी किया जा सकता है. The only thing is you know how to connect the energies together. It's like building a circuit. Okay, it's just a normal wire falling somewhere, no use. But if you put it in a perfect circuit and connect it to the board or directly to the energy center from where the current is flowing, what will happen? Yeah, these are nothing. But again, when Chidvilas was asking me, I was not intending to tell, but thanks to you people, I said questions are more important. And because of this, you got something new and so powerful. And it is not because you are sitting with me right now, it is happening. You try it alone also, you will have it. That much I can assure you. What? Don't share. Oh my God, it is going live. Don't worry. जो उसका हकदार है वही तक पहुंचेगा, बाकी जिसका नहीं है उस तक पहुंचेगा भी नहीं. They will not see this far. Okay, so the final time. Haribhai, you want to show it? Some people are still having some doubts, so let me put you on the screen. Replace spotlight. So Haribhai, no, starting से बताओ. The middle finger. Yes. Cross the ring finger. Then the index finger are pulling it. Small finger. देखो कितना perfection से आ गया देखो. First time I said no, it will look complicated, but it is easy. See. Haribhai, can you please help me by telling that in Telugu also by unmuting? Yeah.
మీ వాయిస్ వినిపించట్లేదు హరి అన్న.
యా, ఇది చూపుడు వేలు అండి, ఇది థమ్, ఇది చూపుడు వేలు, ఇది రింగ్ ఫింగర్. ఈ రింగ్ ఫింగర్ ని రెండు ఇట్లా జాయిన్ చేయాలి.
కాదన్న, మధ్య వేలు.
నో,
రింగ్ ఫింగర్ ఫోర్త్ ఫింగర్, ఉంగరం వేలు ఫోర్త్ ఫింగర్.
ఓ సారీ.
हरिभाई को मेरा असर हो गया है.
ఈ ఫింగర్స్ ని జాయిన్ చేయాలి. దెన్ ఇది క్రాస్, ఇలా క్రాస్ చేసి ఈ వేళ్లతోటి ఇలా బెండ్ చేయాలి. అండ్ థమ్ ఇది. कैमरा इधर है.
ओके, तो समझ में आ गया सबको? ओके, चलो हरि भाई, you have mastered it. So good. So Hari bhai, please bring me back. Okay. So you have mastered the process of doing the mudra. Now you have to master the powers of this mudra. How many of you still have that vibration? It will go on.
I have that hollowness, Mahadev, like
That will continue. Everyone,
emptiness.
actually everyone, those who have done it, they have the same feeling now. वो बोल रहा है ऐसा लगता है कि किसी ने यहाँ से कुछ निकाल के लेके चले गए. Just like that
Yes.
Iron Man, that light, somebody pull it away, took it away. That's how it is. No, Dhavalji, this is not energizing process. This is, so you don't do it when you are feeling low. No, it will have a very typical impact on that. ये साधना के लिए है. Especially कभी कोई मंत्र लोग करते हैं ना, whenever they are doing a particular kind of mantra, especially शक्ति related मंत्र, जैसे देवी के मंत्र हो गए, भैरव के मंत्र हो गए, या फिर शिव के रुद्र मंत्र हो गए, मतलब जितने वीर रूप के मंत्र जितने हैं ना, उसके साथ अगर ये मुद्रा को किया जाता है, उसका इम्पैक्ट, यू सी व्हाट हैपेंड. एंड आई लिटरली से, ना, अगर मैं आपको 5 से 10 मिनट ये करा दूं ना, आप बैठ नहीं पाओगे, उठ के भाग जाओगे वहां से. यू विल रन अवे फ्रॉम दैट प्लेस. नो भाई, हनुमान चालीसा के लिए नहीं चलेगा, वो साबर मंत्र है. When to do? When you are doing that mantra. I told you, after doing the jap, you sit there, do it for 11 to 21 times, not more than that. उसके बाद करोगे तो तुम जिम्मेदार होगे जो भी होगा, बिकॉज यू कैनॉट होल्ड दैट एनर्जी, नहीं रख पाओगे। वो कभी कभी होता है ना, ऐसे ऐसे करते, दैट्स हाउ यू विल फील। वो तो अभी भी हो रहा है। दैट्स हाउ, दीपिका जी। ओके, so thanks to
Thank
you,
you, Mahadev.
because of you all these
Thank
people
you so much.
listening again, like,
Thank you so much, Mahadev.
thank you. So did I answer your question? I believe, right?
Yes, Mahadev.
Theoretically, practically.
Yes.
या मनीष जी, आपा
Thank
जी
you,
पूछ
Mahadev.
रहे हैं मुद्रा का नाम क्या है?
वो भी चाहिए? अरे आम खा लो, गुठली क्यों? शक्ति मुद्रा ही है आभा जी। इसको सरल शब्दों में उसको शक्ति मुद्रा कहते हैं, लेकिन उसका एक गूढ़ रहस्यमय मुद्रा है जिसका नाम हम उच्चारण नहीं करते। ओके, क्योंकि वो उच्चारण करने से उस मुद्रा को थोड़ा बदलना पड़ता है, वो वर्जित है, मतलब इट इज नॉट टू बी टोल्ड इन द पब्लिक, तो वर्जित है, इसलिए नाम नहीं बता पा रहा हूँ। मैं सिर्फ शक्ति मुद्रा नाम बोल रहा हूँ इसको। लेकिन अगर आप ये करके उस मुद्रा को, अगर उसका नाम लेके, मतलब द नेम ऑफ दैट मुद्रा, और वो मुद्रा में थोड़ा सा स्लाइटली चेंजेस आता है, और तब उस मुद्रा का नाम को ही जाप करोगे ना, देन इट इज समथिंग एल्स, बट नॉट फॉर यू पीपल, नॉट फॉर यू पीपल। अभी भी झटके लगेंगे आपको, यू विल कीप ऑन डूइंग लाइक दिस, इट्स लाइक एज इफ यू आप दिल्ली की सर्दी महसूस कर रहे हो, वैसा लगेगा आपको। इट्स ओके। When we do mantra jap, one hand holds mala, so what mudra should we do? It's very simple, you just keep it just like this. Yog mudra में रख सकते हो। Okay, no problem with that. But all the people, those who did that, wow, something happened. Okay, so I believe, like Hari bhai, what I said, I proved it. So no waiting. Chalo, next please, Anubha ji.
अनुभव जी प्लीज अनम्यूट सर।
आपको लगता है अगर ये खत्म हो गया ना, ये चलता रहेगा, रात भर झटके खाओगे तो? या
नाम
अनुभा, प्रणाम अनुभा जी, बोलिए।
पहले तो मुझे एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना था,
Yes,
सिंस आई हैव
please,
स्टार्टेड स्वर्ण आकर्षण भैरव साधना।
please, please.
आई एम अ पर्सन हु फील्स टू कोल्ड, मतलब
Okay.
इतनी ठंड लगती है दैट आई एम merely imagining myself waking up early in the morning, having a bath with cold water and sitting for sadhana. Just this imagination can make me fall sick. ठीक है, now I woke up day one and I just came out of the bed and I just joined my hands and I told him that I don't know ये कैसे होगा, you have to make it happen.
Okay.
And I was very scared. I knew for sure I am going to fall sick, but I managed. And वो दिन क्या, इतने दिन हो गए सर, आज तक भी मुझे थोड़ा सा भी एक परसेंट क्या 0.1% भी प्रॉब्लम जो सर्दी से रिलेटेड होती थी whenever winters kicked in, nothing has happened.
That's really
And
good.
when I told my mother about this, firstly तो she said, you know yourself, right? What have you gotten yourself into? Poor morning, having a bath, Bangalore winters. I was like, मैं तो कर रही हूँ, अब जैसे होगा वो भगवान संभालेंगे. And so far I have been able to do it successfully. So calling it a miracle is, I would say it's a very small term to actually, describe what I have experienced.
Yeah, Anuva ji, because for some people it might be, अरे यार तो क्या है, सर्दी सुबह सुबह नहाने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? But for the people, those who are not able to do that, for them it's like it can be achievement, because many of the people down there from the US also, they call me up and they say, now it is snowing outside and we are getting into the bath, and at 4 a.m. we are getting bath, we don't know how we are doing it. So that itself shows, Anuvaji, one of the best thing. That's what I say. No, the reason why I ask for sending the photographs is one more reason. कि भाई पहले नहाओगे तुम कैसे भी और जब आप फोटो पोस्ट करते हो ना, पता चल जाता है कि कितने बजे आपने पूजा किया है. But it is good, Anuaji. Like if that is the thing, it's really good. That means there is a saying, no, like they do something kind of a test before giving you an injection or putting something on you. वो एक छोटा सा टेस्ट करते हैं उसमें ना, जो पैच टेस्ट कहते हैं, राइट? करेक्ट. So the patch test for you was the cold winter. You surpassed it then. Good. So please, thank you for sharing. Next, please.
सर लेकिन एक चीज हो रही है, देखिए ठंड से रिलेटेड तो जो भी प्रॉब्लम है वो तो मतलब लाइक आई सेड 0.1% भी नहीं हुआ, बट सर जो भी सिम्टम्स होते हैं ना व्हेन योर सोलर प्लेक्सस बिकम्स डिस्टर्ब्ड,
Okay.
what is happening with me, number one.
Okay.
And number two, since I've started this, I feel so hungry all the time. I'm eating 4 times of what I usually do. I'm eating like a demon.
Oh my God. You should I must have been more happy if you would have said that I'm now eating like a Bhairava.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I correct myself. So, yeah, I mean, I eat all the time. And yeah,
Good.
like I said, disturbed solar plexus का जो भी symptoms है वो हो रहा है.
Okay.
तो एक मुझे ये पूछना था आपसे that if
Okay.
this is okay या इसके लिए मैं कुछ करूं.
चलो, so is that the case with anyone else? किसी को ज्यादा भूख लग रही है या अनुवा जी इज द ओनली पर्सन जिनके अंदर भैरव घुस गया और वो खाना ज्यादा खा रही है? ओके. अच्छा, आभा जी एक उंगली उठा रहे, बोले कभी कभी ज्यादा खाती हूँ. अच्छा ठीक, नो प्रॉब्लम. ने पूरा हाथ उठाए तो मुझे समझ में आता कि नहीं भूख लग रहा है. ओके ठीक है. सो देयर आर ओनली 2 people. एनीवेज अनुवा जी, अभी जो मुद्रा मैंने बताया, यू सॉ दैट राइट?
या.
You just practice that, and for you just keep it at the solar plexus.
अच्छा, okay.
And when you do this, you see it will anyways eradicate that part, whether it is related to high hunger or drop in that, both cases. You just do that, it will help you.
Okay.
अब फिर ऐसा ना हो कि खाना बंद कर दो फिर बोले अभी भूख नहीं लग रही. No, nothing as such. So as I said, just keep it focused for only 10, like 11 or 21 jobs only, not more than that. Okay.
अच्छा ठीक.
Whatever is there, you can just message me, or we will again. Anyways, there is some time left out on Sunday. Also, you can ask.
Okay.
But it would suffice.
अच्छा, okay. So I'll reduce it to 21 and I'll practice that mudra.
No. That mudra के साथ जब आप मंत्र जाप तो जो चल रहा है वो चलेगा. मंत्र जाप में चेंज नहीं है. When you are doing the mudra, you just have to do the Om Bhairavaya Namah, Om Bhairavaya Namah, Om Bhairavaya Namah. As small as you can do, it's so amazing. जितना धीरे करोगे उसका impact उतना ज्यादा आएगा. Okay. But the thing is, don't do it more than 11 or 21 times. अगर 11 times में you feel like the energy is too surge, ज्यादा हो गया है, stop there.
तो सर मतलब मैं जैसे सुबह उठी, मैं 64 टाइम्स कर रही हूँ, तो मैंने 64 टाइम्स हमारा स्वर्ण आकर्षण भैरव वाला मंत्र पूरा किया. आफ्टर दैट आई विल मेक दिस मुद्रा एट 11 टाइम्स और 21 टाइम्स.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. So that should help you with both all these things. And all the other people, if you are doing this mudra, if any kind of changes that has happened, matlab, if you are feeling like, okay, too much of sleep, yeah, too much of awakening, both cases can be. Because it has 2 extremes in it. Agar hai, that will still balance it. Okay. So no, not to worry. The mudra has come in the right time, I believe. It never comes early or late. Okay, so Anuvaji, you can do that and let me know. But I think it not required. This will means balance everything out there.
एक और चीज मुझे डिस्कस करनी थी.
Yes,
तो
please.
मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जाप तो मेरा चल रहा है, but okay, so one day I was feeling very disturbed about something that happened in office. मुझे कुछ तो करना था to get out of that feeling.
Okay.
तो हाँ, मैंने आपसे पूछा नहीं, मुझे पूछ लेना चाहिए था, बट ठीक है, my gut feeling went there, तो मैंने कर लिया. तो हरि ने एक ऑडियो फाइल भेजा है, that 108 times. Played that and I meditated on it. तो मुझे ऐसा पता नहीं क्यों फील होता है कि उस जाप से बेटर मुझे वो ऑडियो फाइल से मेडिटेट करने से फील होता है।
Okay.
दोनों मैं नहीं संभाल पा रही हूँ। मैं 2-3 दिन किया जब दोनों, तो दोनों चीजें नहीं संभाल पाई मैं। पर अगेन आई फील बेटर विद द मेडिटेशन रादर देन द जाप।
Okay. Means the ones that is recorded.
हाँ हाँ हाँ।
Okay. So in that case, you do one thing. Agar if you want, you can just play that recording. You just do the Mansik Jap within yourself or simultaneously. So that
Okay.
can work for you, right? So वहाँ पे
हाँ।
आपको 2 बार करना की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. And you are listening and at the same time you are doing it. So absolutely fine.
ठीक है। Okay.
ठीक है.
Okay.
And another thing that I would like to tell, like especially आप जैसे इससे पहले भी you have told you like at times situations at your workplace become so hectic and pretty irritating as well at times, right? So obvious anger and irritation will follow. But during this sadhana, I have told, okay, you have to keep yourself calm, quiet. Right?
Okay.
तो क्या
हाँ.
करना चाहिए? How to handle this situation? It's very simple. One of the simplest way to do that, all of you can again try something. See, whenever you are having anger issues or irritation issues, okay, the simplest thing you have to do, change the focus to any of your chakras. कोई भी चक्र के ऊपर फोकस करो. Leaving all the chakras beyond the neck. मतलब neck and down. Okay, मतलब आपका मूलाधार चक्र से लेके विशुद्धि चक्र तक किसी भी चक्र के ऊपर ध्यान करना है. How does it really impact? How does it really happen? How does it really work? It can be scientifically taught. But for you as of now, एक ही चीज करना है. Let's say I am having those thoughts, irritating thoughts or agitating thoughts or something has happened. Can you see the irritation, the agitation is actually happening in this space? Either you are saying it and you say, what are kind of the sound that comes out? This is the sound, right? That means these part of the channels are pretty active, very, very in a such a state like it's irritating. Now just bring it down. Focus on any of the, let's say now focus on something good food. Oh, if I eat something good right now, how the digestion would be good, the taste is good, and it is helping me to have a good health. Just focus on one thing, the food. Okay, no, you don't want to do that. Okay, in that moment, oh, I'm agitated, I'm angry, I'm irritated. Okay, another way of dealing with it. Anyone has that issue right now? Anybody has any pain right now? You do the same thing. क्या करना है अनुभा जी? गुस्सा आए या दर्द, either it is pain or irritation or anger, close your eyes and just focus on the body part where it is happening. आप ये नहीं कहते कि मेरा गुस्सा मेरे पैर में आ रहा है. Nobody tells that. That means all of this has a particular part in the body to play. किसी ना किसी जगह पे वो रुका हुआ है. मुझे भूख लग रहा है, आप ऐसे नहीं कहते कि मुझे भूख लग रहा है. भूख पेट में लगता है, राइट? सो दैट मीन्स एवरीथिंग. मुझे बैक पेन है, मुझे नेक पेन है, मेरे हाथ में दर्द है. सो इट कैन बी पिन पॉइंटेड, राइट? So similarly, all our emotions can also be pinpointed. Anger is also emotion, happiness is also emotion. So all these can be pinpointed. Let's say you are very angry. Now close your eyes. If you are not able to focus your channelize to other channels of the chakras, अगर आप विशुद्धि चक्र या अनहत के ऊपर या तो सोलर प्लेक्सस के ऊपर अगर आप ध्यान केंद्रित नहीं कर पाते, then the best thing is to focus on the irritant. Means जो चीज आपको प्रॉब्लम कर रही है उस चीज के ऊपर फोकस लेके जाना. Now you see your pain becomes the solution. Your irritation becomes the solution. How? All of us have some or other situation in our lives where we are very irritated, agitated, angry. नहीं है? अगर नहीं हो तो मैं 2-4 चीजें सुना ही देता हूँ, गाली दे दूंगा, खुद ब खुद गुस्सा आ जाएगा तुम लोगों को। कुछ नहीं, तुम गधे हो बोल दो, लोग गुस्सा आ जाते हैं। तुम शेर हो बोलो, अरे वाह मैं शेर हूं। अरे दोनों जानवर है भाई। गधा बोल दिए तो गुस्सा कर दिए, शेर बोल दिए तो अरे वाह मैं शेर हूं। अरे नहीं। So Anuvaji, if any one of us, those kind of anger or whatever it is, ठीक है, सबके जीवन में, हम अभी इतने संत तो नहीं हुए कि स्वयं का अंत हो गया हो, तो अभी भी बाकी है ना वो सारे चीजें। Do one thing, close your eyes, bring one thought, one anger issue that you are not able to handle now. तो चेहरा देखना है लोगों का, मतलब कितना भर भर के रखे। अब पिकअप चल रहा है कि विच वन शुड आई टिक, विच वन शुड आई टेक, ये बड़ा ही है, ये छोटा है। कैन यू सी the first instance happened is your anger is not one. There are many things accumulating together to bring it as a huge thing in front of you. जैसे वो कहते हैं ना कि बादल आ गए पूरे, तो एक बादल नहीं है, कई बादल एक जगह आके अंधकार कर देते हैं। आपका हाल वही है। So too many irritating things coming together. Okay, very good. That's the first understanding. Okay, अब काम करो. Close your eyes now, focus, and you will see, you will actually see it. It does not have a shape or a kind, but there are like dots or pinpoints which you know, like, okay, this is the bigger problem, these are all small problems. Means these are the small irritants or these are the small anger issues. Yes? Close your eyes, you will see that there is nothing to imagine. ये सारे चीजें हैं. Now among that, choose one. Might be the biggest patch. So you chose that? Now just look at it. Now focus entirely. As you are meditating on your breath and all those things, meditate on that anger. The anger has a shape now, like a patch or something. It gives you any color that you want. And just look at it and meditate on it. If you have pain in any part of your body, do the same thing. Focus on that area. Close your eyes as if you are meditating on a mantra. Meditate on that area. उस जगह के ऊपर ध्यान दो. Did you see that page is getting cleared? The patches are vanishing. And in that space, if you feel like smiling, do smile. Because the thing that you are worried about is no more there. Open your eyes. Tell me if you are having anger. If you are still having that pain.
Felt so much better.
कितना समय लगा?
Hardly few seconds.
That's how it is. See, all the solutions are there with us. The thing is, we have created the problem huge because we have not focused on it. Now, all the people, those who saw big patches, now you are searching for the patch. Search if the patch is still there. अब ऊपर महल्ला खाली हो जाएगा. The second floor is vacant now. हाँ, कुछ लोगों के लिए 3rd, 5th फ्लोर हो सकता है. मेरा 2nd है, मेरे हाइट की वजह से. हरिभाई के लिए 5th फ्लोर हो सकता है. संकल्प जी के लिए 6th फ्लोर हो सकता है. हाँ, हमारे लिए 2nd फ्लोर है. But just you did this simple thing, right? This is not meditation. This is not even spiritual realm. It is a very simple, effective technique. मेडिसिन की जरूरत नहीं है आपका हेडेक दूर करने के लिए. Now, Anuvaji, I'm just speaking and you just did this, right? Now, when you are keeping quiet, how do you feel here? Means, वो भरा हुआ लगता था ना, मुझे हेवी लगता है ना. अभी कैसा है?
हाँ, अभी सर बहुत बेटर फील हो रहा है. और एक और चीज हुई अभी जस्ट. सो आई हैव, मेरी बॉडी की टेंडेंसी है दैट मुझे ना काव्स में पेन रहता है.
Okay.
नाउ अभी जो हमने किया उसके इमीडिएटली बाद पेन तो नहीं है, बट हल्का सा ना दैट पार्ट वाज थ्रॉबिंग.
Yeah, it will.
It's not
It
paining
will.
or hurting, it's throbbing. So I don't
It's
know if
throbbing. It is like this, Anuvaji. I'll tell you how. It is just like somebody has massaged it and left it.
हाँ.
That's the feeling.
एकदम.
That's the exact feeling. Yes. So that is absolutely fine. That's how it works. You know what you did just by doing this simple thing? This is energy healing.
Okay.
Where the energy was blocked, you just released that. Who released it? You. I didn't do anything. Your focus. What kind of focus? Your focus of who you truly are. We were not differentiating here from the pain and the problem. We were just looking at it as an observer. And in your observance, all the things vanish. Just like they appear, they will also vanish. Because here you are not giving any kind of instruction or indication or imagination, nothing. You're just looking at it. Did you saw the same thing that could be a pain for you can become meditation? The same irritation, agitation, anger can become your meditation. Means converting. This is what I call is, वो कहते थे ना कि the Midas touch, right? He touches something and it changes into gold. Alchemy. I see this is the alchemy that you already have within you. The alchemy of changing one form into another form. And it does not need time. It does not need sadhana. No, it's just a very simple thing. If you know we have diseases in our body due to psychosomatic disorders, then who can treat it? The same psychological treatments. So Anuvaji, try this. See the results. Let us know.
ओके, एक और चीज अब मुझे बतानी थी. तो जब फर्स्ट टाइम आई हैड मेडिटेटेड विद दैट भैरव मंत्रा, लाइक दैट भैरव ऑडियो, तो उस दिन है ना, जैसे सर हमें कभी कभी मेडिटेशन के विजन्स में भगवान का ऑरा नहीं दिखता है. इट्स सो ब्राइट दैट इवन विथ क्लोज्ड आईज वी फर्दर ट्राई टू क्लोज आवर आईज बिकॉज इट्स वेरी ब्राइट फॉर अस टू टेक.
Got it.
तो वैसा ही मुझे लाइट ना मेरे काव्स में और मेरे नीचे तक के पैरों में फील हो रहा था.
Okay.
तो अगेन आप मुझे बेटर समझा सकते कि अगेन वाज इट दैट पेंट अप इमोशन गेटिंग रिलीज्ड बाय वे ऑफ दैट मेडिटेशन?
Might be, absolutely. Because if you had that kind of pain, it will. Because I said no, Anuvaji, when we are doing these kind of sadhanas, it is not only for one thing. It is for overall well-being of ourselves, and not only for ourselves. Many people missed the last Sunday session thinking it is a re-initiation about Swarnakarshan Bhairav, but they missed so amazing session on that day if they have not seen it. And if anyone listening to me have not seen it, go watch that. Because so many answers have been given in that. So Anuvaji, obviously, that will heal all these things. और वैसे भी साधना का मतलब मुझे यही समझ में आता है कि वो खाली एक चीज के लिए नहीं होनी चाहिए. It should clear up everything for us, right? It's a cleansing of the body, cleansing of the soul, and at the same time preparing us for the next realm, and at the same time creating abundance in the life right now. इसे साधना कह सकते हैं. इसीलिए संडे के सुबह हमने 4 चीजों के बारे में बात किया: धर्म, अर्थ, काम, मोक्ष. How are all these 4 qualities ingrained in this sadhana? So if anybody has missed that, go watch it. बहुत क्लैरिटी आएगा. एंड लिटरली टेलिंग यू अनुभव जी, आई वेंट एंड लिसन बैक इट अगेन.
Oh, okay.
There are many times certain after satsang, it feels like I should go and listen to that again, and I do that. The reason is nothing is prepared or pre-planned. Just like whatever we did now, whatever the mudra I was coming, I never thought like I'll be doing it today, but I just believe in one thing and it appears in the right time. So at times when even the answers are coming, or when you're speaking that, it's not coming from your mind, because the vocabulary of the mind is not that huge. It does not have that capacity to even come across through all this. But when these things are coming, at times you amaze yourself, kind of thing, you hear it, right? So then at times you said the mind that still operates as a human, right? It says, Kya bola? What did you say? Then you go, okay, let me listen it again. That kind of thing. And it is not complicated. It's so simple way it has been told. Nahi, Hari bhai? Means usse saralta se kaise samjhaye mujhe nahi aata. And I don't know, I might tell in much easier way also. I don't know that. But अब तक का तो मैं जितना सरल से समझाया जा सकता था शायद बेस्ट. एंड थैंक्स टू हरि भाई, बिकॉज ऑफ हिम ओनली वी डिड दैट सेशन, और इतना सुंदर बन के आ गया. सुधा जी क्लियर हो गया ना? प्रैक्टिस हो गई, परफेक्शन आ गया हाथ में मुद्रा का. गुड, चलो, थैंक यू अनुभव जी. और कुछ है?
हाँ सर, एक क्वेश्चन और है
प्लीज.
सर, तो मैं ना, माइग्रेन का प्रॉब्लम मुझे बहुत टाइम से चल रहा है, एंड इट्स नॉट दैट माय हेड हर्ट्स.
ओके
मुझे नहीं होता है,
ओके
एंड अनस्टेडीनेस हो जाता है मुझे.
ओके.
मेडिसिन्स तो मैंने बहुत टाइम से बंद कर दी है, सिंस आई हैव कम इनटू स्पिरिचुअलिटी, एंड आई हैव ऑलवेज सीन दैट व्हेनेवर इट ट्रिगर्स, कुछ 10 मिनट्स का मेडिटेशन, अगर टाइम नहीं है तो इवन अ 10 मिनट्स का मेडिटेशन हेल्प्स. बट पॉइंट इज, वो ट्रिगर होना बंद नहीं हो रहा है.
ओके,
ट्रिगर रोज होता है.
वेरी गुड. ओके,
स्पिरिचुअलिटी हेल्प्स मी आउट टू सर्टेन टू सो मच एक्सटेंट कि मेरे मेडिसिन्स बंद हो चुके हैं. आई डोंट हैव टू पॉप पिल्स और गो टू स्लीप in the middle of work.
अमेजिंग. सो
But
अभी जो सीखे ना,
ट्रिगर तो है. हाँ,
अभी जो
Sorry.
सीखे ना, now what you do, make that trigger your meditation. It's
Okay.
not trying to subside that or take it away and meditate on something. नहीं, मैं ऐसे नहीं बोल सकता, अरे मेरे हाथ में दर्द है लेकिन मैं ना अपने सांसों पे ध्यान दूंगा. नहीं, हाथ में अगर ज्यादा दर्द है तो सांसों पे ध्यान नहीं जाता है.
Okay.
So then what I do is, जो irritant है, the thing that is irritating, the thing that is paining, I will take that as the source of my meditation now. This is called as the shift of power. Shift of power from that. मैं उससे भागने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, इसलिए वो मेरे पीछे पड़ा हुआ है. Now I am running behind it. Let me see the pain. Let me see the trigger. Okay, I found the trigger. Okay, this is the trigger. I'll just watch it. Never say my head is hurting. Never say कि मुझे माइग्रेन था. Stop that. क्या करना है? In that moment, okay, pain. What is the word? दर्द हो रहा है ना, तो क्या करोगे? Pain. Focus on the pain. I say now, I focus on that pain that is happening in this body. Where is the pain? When it is hurting, again say, दर्द हो रहा है. Pain is there. सिर्फ इतना ही. Pain is there. Again you watch. अगर दर्द कंटिन्यू है, pain is there. You will be so amazed, Anuva ji. Just 2-3 times ये बोलने के बाद ना, that pain will vanish.
Okay.
And if you practice it regularly, even that irritant will vanish. It's not something I'm just saying out of blue. You do it. Experiment, that's what I'm saying. And you will become the one who will speak about it. Okay? That's
सर इससे कनेक्टेड एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चन और है.
yeah.
तो सर ओके, तो आई हैड डन, मैंने आप ही के रिकमेंडेशन पे एक PLR का सेशन किया था. नाउ मैं ये एक प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि दिस हैज लाइक अफेक्टेड माय डे टू डे फंक्शनिंग,
Mm-hmm.
तो मैंने आई हैड सैट विद दिस इंटेंशन दैट आई वांट टू नो द रीजन कि ये मुझे क्यों होता है.
Mm-hmm.
पेन नहीं, मुझे सीधा चक्कर ही आने लगता है, तो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फोकस.
Okay.
Now, in that session, what I saw a man. I have never seen him before in this lifetime, at least.
Okay.
And I saw that man, and after that I saw an accident happening with myself on a staircase, and that man was responsible for that accident, for that mishap. Staircase का छोटू सा accident के बाद I might have hurt my head. So अब जो at times people say that कुछ memories you carry from your past lifetimes, तो क्या ऐसा कुछ कनेक्शन हो सकता है, या what is the truth behind it? ये देख तो लिया, और उसके बाद 2 दिन तक मुझे ये dizziness feel भी नहीं हुआ, but 3rd day से it came back.
Very good. Simply do one thing. Very simple thing. You saw the image of the man who was responsible for the accident, because of which your head got hurt, right? The simple thing you have to do is forgive.
Okay.
How? You say that even though he was responsible for it, even though because of that I was hurt, now I am intelligent more than that. Now I have evolved to a spiritual realm. Now I know myself as the soul, the source of everything.
Okay.
So I release that burden from myself.
Okay.
And I forgive. That's it.
Okay.
You just say it right now, you will feel that. You will have that instantaneous release of that part. Might be you have to do it for some time. People, especially the people, those who practice Ho'oponopono, they might be knowing that they say, thank you more, and then say, I'm sorry, I'm thank you. No, that is another way of doing that. This is very simple way of doing it. This is first and foremostly establishing yourself as the Atman, means as the spiritual being. Then saying, I release that and I forgive.
Okay.
There is a slight difference between this. So if you do that, slowly, might be for some people it happens at one go only. For some people, might be few days, but it will go off.
Okay, so तो सर मैं दोनों पे प्रैक्टिस कर सकती हूँ ना, forgiveness भी, और जो आपने बोला, just start meditating on that thing that
would be much better actually. But yeah, you can just start by saying that you forgive, so that any kind of baggage that you are carrying, okay, it's just like this, Anuvaji. For past 3 days, I have been carrying a baggage. Now somebody says, there is something on your head. Why are you carrying it? I say, oh, I forgot that it is there. Now what do? Put it down. And that's how it is. So you do that. After that, wo karke dekho. Okay. So more of a psychological session today. But yes, everything is required, right? Whatever works, whichever way works, why not? Okay. Thank you, Anuvaji. So
thank you so
because
much.
Thank you again. Like because of you, so many things came out. So many people will also benefit of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rupaji. Sudhaji, please unmute yourself.
प्रणाम गुरुदेव।
प्रणाम।
तो क्वेश्चन कोई नहीं है, एक छोटा सा एक क्वेरी है। जैसे अभी आपने बताया ये मुद्रा आप हार्ट चक्र के पास कर सकते हैं, या इसको भी हम आज्ञा चक्र पे भी कर सकते हैं, या
आप तो कर चुके हो, आप तो ऑलरेडी ट्राई कर चुके हो।
हाँ, ट्राई तो मैं कर चुकी हूँ। मैं आप जानना चाहती हूँ ठीक है करना कि नहीं।
अभी के लिए मैं फिर वही कहूंगा, बिकॉज अगर कोई चैंटिंग नहीं करके वैसे करते हो तो दैट्स ओके, लेकिन अगर चैंट के साथ कर रहे हो तो जस्ट कीप इट बिलो विशुद्धि के नीचे ही रखो अभी के लिए।
अच्छा, तो ये मतलब ये दोनों चक्र छोड़ दें अभी,
हाँ,
इन पर नहीं कर सकते?
कर सकते हैं विदाउट चैंटिंग।
विदाउट चैंटिंग, जैसे आपने बताया आप चैंटिंग कर रहे हो तो 10 या 12 बार उसको चैंट करो, जो भी मंत्र कर रहे हो। अगर हम उस तरह से करते तो हमें पता ही नहीं चलेगा हम कितनी देर कर चुके हैं।
नहीं नहीं, काउंट तो रख लो, हो जाएगा, क्योंकि दैट्स व्हाई वी आर कीपिंग इट लेस, काउंट रह जाएगा। बट द फोकस शुड नॉट बी ऑन द काउंट। अगर ज्यादा हो गया तो हो गया, बट यू विल फील द एनर्जी, यू विल, वो वही होगा। यू नो व्हाट सुधा जी, if I tell this, people start imagining all that. So that's why I keep myself to. सच में अगर आप थोड़ी देर करोगे ना, इट विल शेक यू अप एंड विल लीव इट। आपको पता चल जाएगा कैपेसिटी हो गया है। लेकिन हमारे कुछ लोग, नहीं नहीं कुछ भी हो जाए, मैं तो आज 108 करूंगा। एक ही चीज है सुधा जी, आई सेड टू एक्सपेरिमेंट नॉट एक्सप्लॉइट। तो एक्सपेरिमेंट कर लो। और एक चीज होता है ना, मुझे तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला, मैं कोई भी मुद्रा करूं, जस्ट लाइक दिस, सो बी इट।
गुरुदेव एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चन और है। क्वेश्चन क्या,
हाँ
आप
जी।
कुछ भी समझ लिए, वो मेरी समझ में अभी तक नहीं आया। मैं कितने बार आपसे पूछ चुकी, सुन चुकी, लेकिन समझ मैं उसमें क्लियर नहीं हो पाती, पता नहीं क्यों। मुझे वो एक छोटी सी लाइन चाहिए जो इमेजिनेशन और रियलिटी के बीच में होती है।
इमेजिनेशन और
मुझे तो
रियलिटी के
सामने
बीच।
दिख रहा है, वो समझ नहीं आता ये कल्पना है कि वो सचमुच में ऐसे कोई खड़ा है। वो मैं, मुझे वो चाहिए, वो क्लियरिटी क्लियर नहीं हो पाती हूँ।
ओके, सो
कैसे?
उसमें फिर वही सिंपल चीज याद कर लीजिएगा, अष्टावक्र को और राजा जनक को, वो सच या ये सच, तो दिख जाएगा ना वो सच ना देखने वाला सच, ना ये सच ना वो सच, मैं सच। ये तो बदल रहा है। दिस इज कीप ऑन चेंजिंग चेंजिंग चेंजिंग, whether it is a imagination or whether it is a reality, what I think. But reality is not reality because it will change anyways. But what is that unchanging truth? कौन है? So instead of fighting whether that is reality or illusion, let me focus back on myself. Okay, who is watching? Try.
उतना सब होने के बावजूद फिर ये क्वेश्चन आ जाता है, ये जो
वेरी गुड,
दिखाता ही
एंजॉय।
क्या था।
देखो, थिएटर में नए नए मूवीज चलते हैं, देखना जाना चाहिए, जाओ देखो। तो माइंड में डिफरेंट मूवीज चलते रहते हैं, तो देख लो, बट एट द सेम टाइम डोंट लूज योरसेल्फ, रिमेंबर यू आर वाचिंग ए मूवी, दैट्स इट। ठीक।
थैंक यू।
नहीं समझ में आया, भाग गए, ये बताओ।
हम्म।
कहने से, इसीलिए आपको आंसर्स, आप वो कहते हैं मैं बार बार पूछ चुकी हूँ लेकिन मुझे क्लैरिटी नहीं आता, दैट्स द रीजन।
नहीं,
क्योंकि
वो
आप तभी
क्लियरिटी
भाग जाते हो वहां से।
नहीं, बाहर नहीं, उधर भाग के करूं क्या? अब जैसे मैं, अब क्या, अब हमें यहाँ डिस्कस नहीं कर सकती वो चीज जो मैं
ओके चलो,
पूछना चाहती हूँ।
कोई बात नहीं। ठीक है, अगली बार जब कैसे भी मिलने वाले हो एक हफ्ते में, उस
हाँ
दिन यही सवाल पूछना, ठीक है, और बाकी कुछ मत पूछना।
हाँ, इस सवाल में मैं क्या पूछना चाहती हूँ वो भी मैं पूछूंगी आपसे।
ओके ठीक।
चलिए, थैंक यू। प्रणाम मुझे।
प्रणाम।
थैंक यू सुधा जी। अलीवा जी प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
अलीवा जी को देखो, कितने सारे पैचेस इरेज हो गया वैसा लग रहा है।
हर हर महादेव।
हर हर महादेव।
Mahadev, in the last Sunday session, like you said, that those examples have been ringing, and every time anything comes, those kids are coming in front, ma, 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 and
मा, मा। अब
and
जो
all
नहीं,
those scenarios.
जो नहीं देखे उनको लगे ये कौन सा मंत्र पढ़ रहे, मा 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 मा। Right.
Absolutely. And I think with this mudra, Ma is coming out.
मुद्रा उसी का है। और अभी हमने नो आई विल नॉट स्पीक। बोल
I
देना
have
है
a
तो दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम।
without taking name, you can tell na.
नॉट नेम में जो बोलूंगा वही काफी होगा, इसीलिए मैं दांत आई एम बाइटिंग माय टंग एंड कीपिंग क्वाइट, दैट्स इट। ओके, उछलता है अंदर से, अरे ये भी बोल देने। नहीं आप अब बात बदलो, यू चेंज द वर्ड।
Okay. So, you said about this kid, right, who continues to call, but then is playing.
बच्चा
And
खेल रहा है।
hence, बच्चा खेल रहा है, खेलो, ठीक है, बोल रही है तो है, but खेलते रहो because you are enjoying.
खेलते रहो।
So, Madhav, when the jap happens, or especially when there is this moment where you are in silence, like you were explaining, Deepika ji, I don't know whether it is the mind wandering away, or is it something that I'm getting as a gift from him. What happens is the complex of the problems, they just appear with their solution as if, it is laid out for you. Just take it, go, apply it. And it's not that I've been thinking of it or whatever, but everything just, comes in a platter. But then afterwards, I feel that, I ध्यान तो नहीं कर पाई शायद. I was like, it is still thing of this world, right? तो उनका ध्यान करना था और मैं क्या सोचते बैठी. But it just appears, Mahadev. So, is that still playing?
No.
I don't know.
Okay. So it is not play, but the mother helping you with certain things. It's just like, let's say you are cooking for the first time and the mom is in another room and see you are asking, अरे मैं ये बना रही हूँ, अच्छा बेटा आज खाना बना रहा है. Okay, but then you ask, okay, नमक कितना, फिर ये हल्दी कितना डालना चाहिए, मिर्ची कितना डालना चाहिए. That's how it is. Then it is just giving you the answers like, okay, this is what it is, this is what it is. That means it is very clear, Aliva ji, the mother is not in that room, but she is not away. She is involved with you. She is guiding you, is helping you. That means she wants its child to be free of the trouble so that it can become more and more focused towards the mother rather than the problem. ये कब होता है जानते? when you devote all that at its feet. बोलते मेरे से नहीं होगा, तो बच्चा क्या करता है, माँ आज से नहीं होता मेरे से, भाई तू ले. Most funniest part, I don't want you to, the most funniest part is all the kids, those who especially go to school, they all get project works, right? करता कौन है? स्कूल के बच्चों का स्कूल में प्रोजेक्ट वर्क दिया जाता है, कोई बच्चा करता है उसे? कौन करता है? तो हमने वही देखा है अलीवा जी, कि संसार हमें जो प्रोजेक्ट देता है हम अपने माँ बाप के हाथ में पकड़ा ले, तुम ही करते रहो. हम अभी भी वैसे ही बच्चे रहेंगे आपके सामने. आप हमारा प्रोजेक्ट वर्क करते रहो. मीन्स जिस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए यहाँ भेजे हो ना, मैं अभी भी छोटा सा, प्रोजेक्ट वर्क तुमको करना पड़ेगा. होमवर्क मिला तो भी तुम्हारा, पैसे भी तुम ही भरोगे, होमवर्क मिला तुम ही करोगे. तो हम बच्चे कैसे बच्चे? उसके भरोसे वाले बच्चे, those who don't know anything else. That's how it is. Is it not these words enough? See, koi mantra nahi, kuch nahi. These words are enough assurance in it. Because the assurance is not coming because I'm saying it's because the experiences that you are having. And that itself becomes the assurance that, oh my God, yes, each word is true. It is as if it is listening to everything. Now, what to say, what not to? नहीं बोले तो भी सुनाई देता है उसे. Then how many times you laughed today when I was actually speaking of all those things because you were able to see all that? I say, oh my God, this also, oh my God, this also, oh my God, this also. Why? The reason. So, getting answers, good sign. उसको वही बोलो, होमवर्क जल्दी जल्दी खत्म कर दे, फिर तेरे साथ खेलूंगा. And that's how it is. Do the work of the world, complete the work of the world fast so that I can complete. I respect the life that you have given. I respect the time you have given me here. I respect that part. I will live to the fullest extent, but complete this fast so that I can come to you. And that's the assurance. और मजे मजे की बात क्या जानते हैं, बच्चा खेलते खेलते माँ तक पहुंच जाता है. That's the journey. And that's a beautiful journey, I believe. Yes. What could have been a better sadhan? What could have been a better way? What could have been a better space to reach out? What could have been a better? मतलब पता भी नहीं चले और अब घर पहुंच गए. क्या बात है? कैसे होगा जानते हो अलीबाजी? I'm going to give you a very typical example. All of you, just listen to this. Every one of us were a child someday, right? हम कभी ना कभी हम सब बच्चे थे या नहीं थे? अच्छा, इसके बाद जो सवाल पूछना उसका उत्तर देना. हम सब बच्चे थे ना? किस दिन बड़े हो गए? शॉक. यू नो व्हाई? क्योंकि कब बड़े हो गए पता नहीं चला. मैं वही कहता हूं, वो कब बचपन से बड़े हो गए पता नहीं चला, वैसे ही ये सारे चीजें करते करते कब यहां से वहां चले जाओगे पता नहीं चलेगा. कब बड़े हुए? From which date did you started saying that no more, I am no more a child anymore? What was that date? अब शॉकर है, मतलब अब सब सच में सोच रहे हो, अरे सच में मैं बड़ा कब हो गया? हाइट में जब लंबा हो गया, वेट में जब बढ़ गया, मूछें आ गई तब? कब? No, we have all gone through a transition. We don't know that. But you trusted in the process. That life itself moves from an infant to a child, from a child to a teenager, from a teenager to a grown-up. How? You are not changing anything. It is changing on its own. And the transformation is so seamless that you don't even remember when you became that. Similarly, I say, keep walking on this path. Trust on the process. Seamless transition. Just as you don't remember how you became all that, even the death will be so seamless. And that transition will be so seamless that you will not even know how it happened. That's what we are doing here. That's it. We are just trying to make it as pleasant as possible. Remember that. कभी कभी पूछ लेना अपने आप से, बड़ा कब हो गया मैं, वैसे. लेकिन when you were a kid, you remember, अरे जल्दी बड़ा हो जाओ, जल्दी बड़ा हो जाओ, कॉलेज जाऊं, कॉलेज जाऊं. अच्छा, कॉलेज जाने के बाद it is just like we have kept some dates and time. Then we say, okay, इसको 13 हो गया मतलब he has become a teenager. No, वो तो टाइम बेसिस पे है ना. वो जैसे महाभारत में कहता था ना कि only you can realize time when you are not in time. कैसे? जैसे वो कहता है ना महाभारत में, मैं समय हूं, तो आप कहना मैं समय से परे हूं. Then you look at time. Then this transitions of life will be so seamless. वही बता रहा हूं, डोंट वरी. कब जीवन खत्म हो जाएगा पता नहीं चलेगा. जैसे 2 घंटे चले गए पता नहीं चला ना, वैसे ही. अब समय देखो 2 घंटे हो चुके हैं और बैठे ऐसे हो जैसे अभी सेशन शुरू हुआ है. अभी भी 3 हाथ उठे हुए. अब कोई तैयारी कर रहा था सोने का, अब देखे लोग हाथ उठा रहे. बोले अरे यार और भी बाकी है, चलो ठीक है और 2 सुन ही लेते हैं. बट हरी भाई, डिड यू सी द चेंज इन द फेस ऑफ अली बाजी?
Yes.
देख लो. होपफुली इट्स नॉट द कैमरा. फिल्टर्स. ओके, गुड. So अली बाजी, एनीथिंग एल्स?
Ma, ma, ma.
माँ
Har
माँ
Har Mahadev.
हर हर महादेव. माँ ही देव है,
Yes.
इसलिए महादेव है.
Abaji, please unmute yourself.
ये देखो और एक छोटा बच्चा आया अभी माँ माँ करने के लिए. देखो,
प्रणाम गुरु जी.
प्रणाम.
सही है. मैं तो
सही है
वही
ना? बिल्कुल सही है.
बिल्कुल सही है. माँ.
हाँ, ये देखो ना, प्यार से बुलाते देखो तो भाग के आएगी. फिर देखो,
गुरु जी एक छोटा सा एक इंसिडेंट हुआ था. एक जूना अखाड़े के संतों के सानिध्य में कुछ समय बिताने को मिला था.
ओह वाह,
तो
बहुत बढ़िया.
उनकी जो प्रणाम करने की प्रक्रिया थी वो डिफरेंट थी. क्योंकि आप
ओह,
मैंने इसलिए पूछा था आपसे कि ये मुद्रा का नाम, क्योंकि आपने नहीं लिया तो मैं भी नहीं लूंगी उसको इस तरीके से. लेकिन वो शक्ति को प्रणाम करने की यही मुद्रा थी क्या?
मैंने जैसे कहा ना कि शिव के ऊपर पानी चढ़ाने से पहले 24 मुद्राएं हैं, वैसे शक्ति के 108 मुद्राएं हैं.
हाँ. तो गुरु जी
उसमें से एक है.
उनका शक्ति को प्रणाम करने की एक मुद्रा अलग थी, गुरु को प्रणाम करने की एक मुद्रा अलग थी. और तब जब मैंने उनसे पूछा कि मैं इस तरीके इस मुद्रा में प्रणाम नहीं कर सकती आपको, तो उन्होंने कहा नहीं. मैंने कहा क्यों? तो मैंने उनसे पूछा, वो एक रहता है ना दिमाग में चाहिए जानकारी पूछना है. तो मैंने कहा क्यों, मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकती? तो उन्होंने कहा अभी नहीं, अभी आप थोड़ा फ्री हो जाओ, अपनी गृहस्थी से ओरण हो जाओ, उसके बाद जब आप मुझे मिलोगे, दीक्षित हो जाओगे, फिर आप इस मुद्रा में मुझे प्रणाम कर सकते हो.
सही बात है. आप मुझे बहुत बहुत मतलब वो कहते हैं ना लालाहित कर दे रहे हो, वो सब बोलने के लिए नहीं बोलूंगा मैं. आई विल कीप क्वाइट.
नहीं गुरुजी, मैं नहीं, मैं तो केवल अपने डाउट को क्लियर कर रही हूँ आपके
नहीं नहीं,
साथ.
सही है. उन्होंने जो
उस
कहा
वक्त
बिल्कुल
में
सही बात कहा है उन्होंने.
उस वक्त में जब मैं मिली थी तो मुझे कुछ ज्यादा पता भी नहीं था, कुछ जानकारी भी नहीं थी. क्योंकि वो वाला फिर से शुरू हुआ, वो चीज अभी मेरे सामने फिर से गुजरी, तो मुझे सारा कुछ याद आ गया पिछला.
देखिए, उंगली वही 10 ही है. उसमें
हाँ
से थोड़े से भेद बदलने से सारे चीजें बदल जाती है. द फर्स्ट एंड
हाँ कुछ.
फॉरमोस्ट थिंग जो हमको समझना चाहिए यहाँ पे,
हम्म,
these are representing 5 elements. So when we are connecting those 5 elements in a certain way, जैसे फायर एंड वाटर, इफ यू मिक्स इट, क्या होगा? बॉइलिंग होगा. बट इफ आई यूज लाइट एंड वाटर, मतलब स्पेस एंड वाटर, क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होगा. मीन्स इट इज कंबाइनिंग सर्टन काइंड ऑफ एनर्जीज टुगेदर टू क्रिएट ए इम्पैक्ट. तो जब शक्ति की साधनाएं होती है, स्पेशली ये जो पर्टिकुलर मुद्रा मैं बोलता हूं, ये मुद्रा आप गृहस्थ कर सकते हो, इसका नाम जानने की जरूरत नहीं है. लेकिन यही मुद्रा को अगर आप जब 60 चक्र भेदन करते हैं ना, मतलब 6 चक्रों का भेदन करते हुए, उसी समय में इसी मुद्रा का प्रक्रिया थोड़ा बदल जाता है. ये अभी क्या कर रहा है ना, इट इज क्रिएटिंग ए वैक्यूम ना, एक वैक्यूम जैसा क्रिएट कर रहा है, एंड यू आर एबल टू सी द एनर्जी फ्लोइंग. इसको थोड़ा बदल देंगे, मत पूछना. लेकिन उससे क्या होगा, ये जो खाली एक्टिवेट कर रहा है ना, इट विल हिट लाइक दिस, टक टक टक, वो भेदन करेगा उसको. इट विल ब्रेक थ्रू, पास थ्रू दैट. तो आबादी है, वो सारे चीजें थोड़े से बदल जाते हैं, उसमें बहुत कुछ किया जा सकता है.
कुछ थोड़े अंतर होते हैं, इसको इस तरीके से मोड़ना है, इसको ऐसे मोड़ना है, बस ये. तो गुरुजी कुछ टाइम फिर देखा, थोड़ा सा एक अंदर से एक इच्छा जागृत हुई, मुद्राओं के बारे में थोड़ा पढ़ा, थोड़ा जानकारी. लेकिन अब वो फिर वो सुसुप्ति अवस्था में चली गई ये सारी चीजें, क्योंकि अभी आपके साथ फिर इस कांटेक्ट में आए तो ये फिर से शुरू होने लगा. तो मैं इसलिए आपसे पूछ रही थी. लेकिन ये अब मुझे आगे की जानकारी चाहिए कि शायद मुझे इस प्रोसेस में इस समय पे इसलिए लाया गया है कि मुझे सब जानकारी चाहिए कि मुद्राओं का प्रयोग किस लिए और कैसे किया जाता है. वो आप कभी भी इसका सेशन लेके मुझे बताइएगा, क्योंकि जो आपको उचित लगे जितना उतना ही बताइएगा, लेकिन बताइएगा जरूर.
जी, जब ऐसे ऐसे चीजें आएंगे मैं बिल्कुल बता दूंगा. अब मैं अपने आप को कैसे रोका हूं मुझे पता है. सो
नहीं, अगर समय उचित नहीं है तो आप बिल्कुल मत बताइए, जब आपको उचित समय
नहीं,
लगे.
जब आपको नहीं, ये क्या है ना, ये बाढ़ है अंदर. देयर इज ए फ्लड एक्चुअली. नहीं, अभी नहीं.
जब आप चाहें तब बताइए.
वो कभी कभी होता है हाथ पैर में ऐसे ऐसे होने लगता है, ये भी बोल 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 बोल. नहीं, अभी नहीं.
गुरुजी, और ये भी सुना था कि इसका प्रभाव बहुत ज्यादा और बहुत जल्दी होता है. मुद्राओं का प्रभाव अगर सही और उचित तरीके से किया जाए तो बहुत ज्यादा और बहुत जल्दी होता है.
एब्सोल्युटली, एब्सोल्युटली.
ठीक है, जब आप
आपका जो शरीर है ना, ये शरीर यहाँ पे सिर्फ कष्ट, दुख, दर्द सहने के लिए नहीं आया है. ये एक ऐसा स्थान है जिसके जरिए आप इतने सारे चीजों को, जिसको शायद आप जब शरीर छोड़ दे के जो साधना करते हैं ना, उनको जो हजारों साल लगते हैं, उसी चीज को आप इस शरीर के अंदर कुछ घंटों में कर सकते हो. बिकॉज दिस इज ए वेसल थ्रू विच, मतलब ये एक ऐसा औजार है जिसके जरिए संपूर्ण कॉस्मिक एनर्जी पास हो रही है. फिर आप उसी कॉस्मिक एनर्जी को चैनलाइज कर रहे हो थ्रू ए पर्टिकुलर वे ऑफ डूइंग दैट. जैसे कि आपके घर में एसी है, आपके घर में कूलर है, आपके घर में रेफ्रिजरेटर है, आपके घर में इंडक्शन होगा, आपके घर में, सो ऑल द एलिमेंट्स दैट वी हैव, करंट एक ही है, लेकिन उसका वायरिंग चेंज हुआ है. वो वायरिंग चेंज होने से द सेम थिंग इज बिकमिंग कोल्ड, वो आपको ठंडक पहुंचा रहा है, और एक हीटर है वो गर्मी दे रहा है. वायर दोनों में है, करंट दोनों में पास हो रहा है. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? वायरिंग इज डिफरेंट, द मटेरियल यूज्ड आर डिफरेंट इन दैट. सिमिलरली ये मुद्राएं वही करती हैं. आपके अंदर आने वाला कॉस्मिक एनर्जी सेम है, बट नाउ यू आर मिक्सिंग अप सर्टन थिंग्स. when you are mixing those things in a particular way, it is creating a particular kind of product. तो उतना ही है आभा जी. पढ़िए, जब समय होगा, क्योंकि कमलेंद्र जी भी वो बहुत दिनों पहले पूछ के रखे हैं, हम इसको इंस्टॉलमेंट पे बता रहे हैं, बस उतना ही है.
ठीक है गुरु जी, जब समय मिले बताइएगा, जब उचित समय आए एक बार आप इसका सेशन जरूर लीजिएगा.
धन्यवाद. पक्का.
थैंक यू, धन्यवाद गुरु जी, धन्यवाद.
मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा था कहीं सेशन अभी ना ले लूं.
जब आपको सही लगेगा तब आप लेंगे.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. धन्यवाद.
मैं तो बस प्रतीक्षारत हूँ. ठीक है गुरु जी,
प्रतीक्षा मत करिए, जो बताया गया वो कर लीजिए. वो प्रतीक्षा को भी समय
वो भी
वो
तो
इतना
वो आप
जल्दी
करा
पास
रहे
कर
हैं, वो
लिया।
चलता रहेगा।
बिल्कुल
तो आप करा रहे हैं, वो चलता रहेगा।
चलता है। धन्यवाद।
Yes.
थैंक यू गुरुजी, थैंक यू,
Thank you.
धन्यवाद,
Thank you.
धन्यवाद, थैंक
देखो
यू वेरी
आवाजी
भाई, थैंक यू
प्रणाम भी
वेरी
वैसे
भाई।
ही कर रहे, देखो हाथ वैसे ही रख के प्रणाम कर रहे अभी भी, देखो से। ओके धन्यवाद।
Yes. Dhavalji, please unmute yourself.
प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
प्रणाम धवल जी, मुद्रा के बारे में छोड़ के बाकी जो पूछना है पूछो।
Sure, sure. Quick one. Few weeks back, I had the one person means marriage of my one of relative. I had traveled in the early morning during this our process,
Okay.
and I was thinking where to go, which relatives. And then when I um, went down from the bus, and then somehow I went to one Ambama temple, and then I went to one Shiv temple. I sit in this Garbhagru. I have watered the links. Then I felt that on the third eye, instead of horizontal, I saw vertical eye, and I felt yes, I felt so much of some sort of moments I couldn't understand. Then I went to another temple, and then I realized that those all these two Shiv temples were of probably 100 plus or 200 plus years of old, and very like even kings used to has established. And so
Do you want
the
to say those
Ramji.
statues had like horizontal eyes on that?
No, it was a normal Shiv temple. Ramji temple was
So
also
you
there.
were sitting and you saw that image, you want to say?
I did meditation there inside the Garbhagru.
Is the temple well maintained and
Yes,
पूजा
yes,
सही हो
yes,
रहा है?
yes. Well maintained, well maintained.
Okay. Because ऐसे आंखें नहीं दिखती. That indicates some other energy. That's why I'm asking. क्या मंदिर का नाम क्या है?
रामजी मंदिर.
No, वो शिव का नाम क्या है? वो जो शिवलिंग स्थापित हुआ है उसका नाम क्या है?
रामेश्वर महादेव. Hanumanji was also there.
That's
very
what.
old.
So if you are telling all these names and okay, ठीक है. Because that image should not come. Because तंत्र मार्ग में वो vertical and horizontal का बहुत महत्व है. Okay.
That
what
one
happened next?
also was there, but both has been.
Okay. उसके बाद.
See. So I don't understood that why I was attracted there. I was just thinking where to go, which relatives. Instead of that, I been to all these three. Though I lived in this city for I brought up in there, but I never been there in all these years. But after so many years, I went there, and probably I been there first time, if I'm not wrong. Though it was at the center of the city.
Okay. Okay, fine. If any time you get a chance, you go meditate again. Just check if you are still seeing that. If you are still seeing that, I will ask you to do something there. Something needs to be changed. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. So I believe, we have crossed it by 30 minutes or so. Chalo, thank you, Dhavalji.
Thank you.
Pranam. So see you all again on Sunday. And in the meantime, as I said, if you are doing the Swarnakarshan Bhairav Sadhana, you just add that mudra today that was given. You do the same thing. And even you see, like, जब हरि भाई आपको मुद्रा करते हो ना, किसी और को बोलना, like especially your better half और घर का कोई भी, उनको बोलना वो मुद्रा रखते हुए आपके हाथ में लोटा रख दे, पानी का जल. So you are holding it like this. So this is created, right? ये space is being created here. ये space के ऊपर लोटा रखना, उसके बाद उसी हाथ से शिवलिंग के ऊपर पानी चढ़ाना, फिर देखना क्या होता है. These are all like things to experience. That's it. And anyways, come prepared because we will do that. All the people those who are doing the Swarnakarshana Bhairav sadhana, उसमें उस दिन chanting किया जाएगा उस पे ऊपर. Okay, so if you are practicing it from now, that day it will take us somewhere. So thank you for taking the pain and taking the shower in the early morning hours of winter. Thank you for the sadhanas that you are doing. Thank you for taking that pain to get yourself ready to take a photo. One thing missing in the photo is your smile. ऐसा लगता है जबरदस्ती किसी ने आपका फोटो उठाया है. So मुस्कुराते हुए भेजा करो. So that's it. So see you all again on Sunday. And सिर्फ एक हफ्ता बाकी है, अगले हफ्ते तो ऐसे भी मिलने वाले. No, धवल जी, it is not required to do that. मैं बोल रहा हूँ कभी अगर मौका मिले तो वैसा करना एक बार, and you will realize what happens. कभी मौका मिले तो. लेकिन कभी कभी क्या होगा, when you are doing that, then those people say, ये क्या कर रहे हो? लोगों को हर चीज के ऊपर डाउट है. ये कोई तंत्र मंत्र कर दे रहा है, मंत्र करके आज के मंदिर में. उनको जितना पता है. ठीक है. So thank you everyone. See you soon. Till then, do your sadhana. Do it in the right way. And as I said to Aliva ji, जैसे बचपन कब बीत गया पता नहीं चला, ऐसे ही ये कब बीत जाएगा पता नहीं चलेगा. May that transition, the transformation be seamless. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. Har Har Mahadev.
भैरव प्रचोदयात्।
ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपद् उत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्पञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः। ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपद् उत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्पञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः। ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपद् उत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्पञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः। ॐ ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ह्रीं 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 सः वं आपद् उत्तरणाय अजमालापदाय लोकेश्वराय स्वर्णाकर्षणभैरवाय मम दारिद्र्यवित्पञ्चनाय श्रीमहाभैरवाय नमः।
Thank you, Manoj bhai.